Alright, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with some. The controller doesn't want to work with me. We are back with some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. As you can see, we do not have all the DLC, apparently. Whoopsie. But, that's fine. We could always ask for it. But. And you're like, ask for it? What? Yes, because we review them, typically. Do we go in through this way? Consult the monastery librarian, speak to Solaris, question the witnesses. Like, I hate that it's super stealth based right now. Like, I don't like that. It's just, no. Ten out of 10, not a fan of this sneaking around aspect. Because I'm really, one, I'm really bad at sneaking around, and two, I just don't like sneaking around.
What's that? Hey, what are you wandering around here for?
I was just leaving.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me?
I'm leaving. I don't exist.
Losing my patience. I've lost my patience. Surrender, and I'll take you. I've plenty of time to find you. I'll find you. Don't you worry.
I've lost my patience. Dude, you don't even see me.
I only wanted to help. Are you really going to make me look for you? For something so stupid, no less.
I've had it up to here with your shit. I hate stealth game mechanics. I'm not a fan of stealth. So, like, this is torture for me. Answer my questions and you won't die, friend. Sir, are you okay? Stop coughing.
I'm investigating the source of that illness that's been spreading around here. And I could use your learned knowledge.
I'm listening.
I came across the symbol of the Kingdom of Jerusalem during my investigation. And I was wondering if you might have any records or anything that might be connected to it.
If memory serves, something should definitely be here. I even dabbled in it myself long ago. We have the legacy of a knight named Boleslav Bavor, who journeyed through the Holy Land and visited Jerusalem. There was some connection to the monastery crypt, if I recall.
Really? Because I actually came across it in the crypt.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, I ran into some laborers down there. From what I gathered, they were trying to rob some of the graves. And they were looking for something tied to the Jerusalem cross.
By Christ, they were after the relic.
What are you talking about? What relic?
There's a possibility that Bavor was buried here along with a certain relic. That's what got me interested back then.
What did you find
What
out
exactly
back then?
did you discover back then?
Not much. That's why I soon gave it up. Aside from the travel records of Sir Bavor, there wasn't any further mention of anything that might be connected. In the end, I concluded that the whole tale of the relic was likely just Bavor's own fabrication.
Can I see the travel
That's a shame.
records?
It was just starting to get interesting. Still, I'd very much like to have a look at the travel records, just in case.
I'll be glad to show them to you, to examine. But first, we must report those vile thieves to the abbot.
You're right. The abbot ought to be told, but it's probably not wise to burden him with it now. Right now, we need to deal with the illness. Once things have settled down, we can make sure those thieves get what they deserve. Besides, we've got almost no proof yet. If I manage to investigate the matter of Bavor more thoroughly, I might stumble on something.
Still, it's a serious thing. We mustn't wait too long.
Of course. Once I've gathered the evidence, I'll explain everything to the abbot straight away. And now I'd like to take a proper look at Bavor's travel records.
Of course. Give me a few moments. I'll find them for you. And I believe Bavor's name also appeared in some old accounts. I'll try to track those down too. His journey through the Holy Land. And I've also found these old accounts. Feel free to study them too. I'm curious myself what conclusion you'll come to, if any.
I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see.
Oh. It really says here that he acquired a holy relic. Let's see how it continues.
Glad I don't actually have to read this. It just retains the information for me.
According to the journal, Bavor had himself buried here with his holy treasure. That sounds pretty clear. Let's see what the accounts say. So Bavor gave the monastery a generous donation and paid for a chapel mural painting. And still, despite all the records and mentions,
are you still so
Crispin had his
enamored with
doubts.
Lord Bavor?
I read the journal. A
Interesting.
lovely tale. It really brought the Holy Land to life.
And?
And it says the relic Bavor acquired was a splinter from the true cross of Christ.
Holy Virgin! Such a sacred treasure!
And according to the book, Sir Boleslav was to be buried with the relic in the monastery crypt.
So it says in the book. I also found my old notes and remembered how it all went back then. I too searched for Bavor's grave. I even dared venture into the crypt, but despite all my efforts, I never found it.
What did you do
What
next?
did you do after that?
Once I was convinced none of the graves belonged to Bavor, I laid the matter before the abbot, but not our father Jan. This was over 20 years ago when Abbot Vitus held office. May the Lord grant him eternal peace. Together we came to the conclusion that Bavor's tale was likely at least partly, perhaps entirely, made up.
Why would it be made up? Surely Sir Boleslav wouldn't lie about something so serious.
The book's one thing, but there's not a single other mention anywhere. The grave's missing, the relic's nowhere to be found. Can you think of another explanation, then?
That is suspicious.
The account books mention that Bavor had a sarcophagus made at his own expense.
That's possible. Does it mean anything?
If he paid for it himself, there had to be a reason. Masonry work like that is no small matter, and it's odd, isn't it? He sorted it all out in detail with the monastery to have his tomb here. Then he wasn't even buried here.
You're right. I never made that connection before.
Why would he lie? Is the
Why
question.
would Bavor do that? What would he gain by deceiving everyone here?
If memory serves, he had some disputes over property. Maybe he wanted to improve his reputation.
And that's mentioned in the text. But lies wouldn't have helped him. Quite the opposite, if he'd been found out.
You'd be surprised how short-sighted some folk can be. But I agree. Something about it doesn't sit right.
And what about
And
this
what
mural?
about the mural mentioned in the accounts? Does it really exist?
Yes, it's in one of the chapel naves. It depicts several scenes from Bavor's alleged adventures.
That's proof
Well, then that
enough.
proves Bavor's story wasn't just made up. Surely the abbot back then wouldn't have approved such a mural in the main church if he hadn't believed it was true.
If the former abbot believed Bavor wasn't a liar, but a real hero of the Holy Land, I'll believe him too.
All the more reason I want to see it for myself.
No harm in trying. At the very least, it's a fine piece of work.
Bavor mentions in his journal that he received a great fortune from the King of Cyprus, and the account records say he gave a generous donation to the monastery. Do you think that was made up too?
They confirm at best that Bavor had wealth, not where it came from. According to the late Abbot Vitus, he might have gained that fortune by plundering or as spoils of war, and the tale of the Holy Land was just a cover to mask the dishonorable origin of his riches.
It could be.
Fair enough. That makes sense. Robber knights were, are, and will be.
There was a hidden
The
chamber.
crypt has a hidden side chamber, you know.
Excuse me? What chamber?
It had been walled up. In one part of the crypt, the masonry was loose. So I managed to get inside.
I've never heard of anything like that. Perhaps even Abbot Vitus didn't know of it.
See? Even you don't know all the secrets the monastery hides.
And I never claimed I did. Although I admit not knowing this will haunt me in my dreams. How could I have missed it?
And then there's the relic. If Bavor had just wanted to raise his reputation with a good story, why claim to have gained something so rare?
Perhaps out of vanity? There's no shortage of that among the nobility.
But his tale's already heroic enough without it. Making up a relic would only draw unwanted attention.
That's a good point. It'd be too risky.
Don't you think this whole thing is a bit too complicated? Every explanation for why Bavor would lie seems more convoluted than just acknowledging it's true.
Listening to you now, it's like hearing my younger self. And I sound exactly like Abbot Vitus. His view was that Bavor's story was fiction. He told me I'd be better off letting it go.
What exactly did he say?
That I should stop chasing old crusaders and focus on real, meaningful work.
How about we on
Vitus isn't here anymore. So we can pick up where you left off. And maybe we'll finally unravel Bavor's mystery together.
If that relic really does exist, and it surfaced now, it'd surely be a sign from the Lord, a sign of hope in these desperate times.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We've not even found Bavor's tomb. Without it, we're stuck.
But you spoke of that hidden chamber in the crypt. If there's any clue, it'll be in there. Take this and study it closely. It's a drawing of Bavor's family coat of arms I came across years ago. According to this, you'll know if it's truly the grave of Sir Boleslav. Yes, the mural in the chapel, paid for by Bavor himself, also bears his coat of arms.
The workers didn't have it.
Those workers, if they really were after Bavor, they only had a drawing of the Jerusalem cross. But if he was buried under his family crest, no wonder they opened the wrong graves.
Yes, that could be it. Study that sketch well, so you won't make the same mistake.
Thank you. I'll head off at once.
Just be careful, please. You know the abbot's orders, the disease, all this misfortune.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
And in the crypt, show respect to the eternal rest of those buried there, especially now, with death haunting the monastery.
Okay, so cool. We got the... Or that crypt letter. So it looks like a pike or an arrow. Oh, okay. Who are you? Oh. My brain thought that was a whole other person. So we need to go next door. Keep closing doors. I don't trust any open doors.
I hear you and Dinesh are having a bit of a dispute over food supplies for the infirmary.
A dispute? Is that what he told you?
Well, not in those words exactly.
I really would like to help, but you must understand that I can't. No one knows how long the monastery will stay closed. The whole convent has to live off the supplies, and if we are to endure, we all have to tighten our belts.
And what about the abbot? Will he tighten his belt too, or is he exempt?
Don't insult his grace in my presence. Father Jan fasts regularly and sets an example for us all.
Since you brought up the supplies, how much is actually left? We talking days, weeks, months?
Months. Not even in my most hopeful dreams. With small portions, fasting, and assuming we don't get a hailstorm that destroys what's yet to be harvested, we'll last 2 weeks.
Oh,
3
God.
if we're lucky.
Then Albie could better get a move on. Where are the food supplies actually kept?
The flours in the mill, the wine in the cellar, and the rest I keep myself, so no one gets ideas about helping themselves at the expense of others. And let me warn you, I've counted everything. If anything goes missing, the abbot will hear about it at once.
All right. I was just asking. Look, I know it's difficult for you, but we can't just let the poor infirm suffer in hunger. If you help me, I'll be glad to repay the favor. Is there anything I could do for you?
Well, to tell you the truth, magpies have built a nest in the tree in the monastery garden. They perch on rooftops, screech like mad, and I can't get any sleep. And they're so brazen. One of them stole my spectacles yesterday. I can't read without them.
I'll try and
I'll
sort
see
some-
what I can do.
All right. But make it quick.
How else can you save on food?
Other than shrinking portions and thinning out the gruel and broth with water, I can't think of much. When the Black Death ravaged the land, Solarius Vendelin ran the kitchen. They say that even though he had limited supplies, he...
What, perform miracles?
Don't blaspheme! But it's true that he kept most of the brethren alive, even with famine looming.
Where could I learn more about this Vendelin?
There might be a small manuscript in the library. He wrote it himself once, long ago.
I don't know if it's redeemable after, cooking it, but we'll see. I need this guard to not come in here. That'd be great. Can I talk to the guy here to see if he knows where it is? Saber, you're fine, you big baby. Stop. She's being a brat.
Kitty. Kitty.
Kitty kitty. Hold on. So what am I looking for here? Find the book. Thanks. That's very generic and vague. I appreciate it. What's funny is they're like, find the book. Meanwhile, I'm like, I have like 7 or 8 books in my inventory. It's not gonna be that book. I doubt it's these books. Yeah, these are the books I read earlier. You, I need to talk to you, Librarian Crispin. Damn it, Librarian Crispin, why do you not? Why do you forsake me? Why have you forsaken me? And your heart's forsaken me, lost. I don't know what book I'm looking for, and since this isn't out yet, I can't literally like, hey, let's go look for this.
Careful.
I need answers, buddy. Tell me what I need. I don't want to rob him. I think it's just that a lot of games nowadays just have the marker for the item that you're looking for. Not. You don't really have to like look for it anymore, whereas this game makes you look for stuff. And on one hand it's nice, but on the other hand it's like, can you just give me it after a while? Like, I can't read the binding of these books, you know? Oh. Let's see if either of those books are. I don't know if those are the books. But when it's those kind of books that are like out of the corner, those are typically it.
Crayfish, the poor man's salmon.
That's the
By
book.
Salarius Vendelin. Ah, this must be what Julian was talking about. Might come in handy.
Let's go see if we can read it.
Seems Vendelin at least had a sense of humor. I suppose I should look by the pond or the hatcheries.
Do, 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 do.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking to question somebody. I went the wrong way, apparently. Is this the way? This is just the shitter.
You're not supposed to be.
I need to get over to this one.
Hey, what are you? You'd best move along.
Run! No, thank you. They're like, yeah, we're on guard duty, and I'm like, oh god. Oh god.
Ich kann nicht mehr weiter.
Let's try this again. That was a very awkward jumping solution. So he's above me. How do I get above? Oh, well that's pretty obvious.
You'd best move along.
There's a lot of you here. Which one of you is Elijah? Have you seen Elijah around?
No, but it's not the first time he's vanished. He'll turn up, you'll see.
I don't like that.
Greetings, lad. What brings you?
I need to speak with Elijah.
Try the cellar. I caught sight of him sneaking down there.
If you saw him, he didn't sneak all.
Exactly. Till we meet again.
Amen.
Da da. Ba da 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 da. So these aren't the dice players. Brother Elijah.
Don't talk to me.
He's blind drunk. He can barely speak.
What would help him sober up? I don't know what would sober him up. Purified water would, but you know. Should probably eat the food I have before it goes bad. Well, that's getting dropped. That's getting dropped. That's getting dropped. Anything that's below 40 is getting dropped.
Is there something in the kitchen for a hangover?
Oh, someone's been sneaking a sip of the monastery wine?
It's not for me.
Aha. And who is it for then, eh?
It's for one of the sick in the infirmary.
I deliver the infirmary's rations exactly as instructed by Master Zacharias. And he didn't ask for any alcohol, so how did someone get drunk there?
Well, he got drunk on fever potions. And diarrhea potions. And for constipation. You can imagine what he looks like now.
Ugh. So, broth?
It's probably all he can keep down anyway.
All right. But just this once and never again, understood? One bowl, no more. The rest is for Sir Ludolf's men. Careful.
I can still smell it. The smoke and the... Christ almighty.
another cistern. And I still don't know where that water is coming from. Here in the middle of the monastery.
We're under quarantine, didn't you hear? What's it going to be? I'm losing my patience. I've lost my patience. And I'll take you to the abbot. I've had enough! You're under arrest!
Enough! I surrender!
The abbot will decide your fate. I'll take you to him, and don't try anything.
I'll cooperate. Take me to him.
Henry, I won't tolerate such behavior. The Lord is punishing us. Are you completely blind? For the sake of my friendship with Ulbec, follow the knights to the infirmary, and no more nonsense along the way.
What?
Hey, get out of here!
I found this book in the scriptorium. Something tells me you might find it useful.
What book? Let me see.
It was written by the former Salarius, Vendelin.
That should help this
He
man.
saved the monastery from famine by cooking the local crayfish.
When you don't have salmon, throw in a crayfish. Makes sense to me.
That's just what Vendelin wrote. A well-prepared crayfish tastes better than most fish.
I suppose it's better than starving to death. Anyway, thanks.
Is that all I get? Thanks? No money? Rude.
Excuse me.
Excuse you what, my dude? Da, da,
What are you doing here?
Is this my bed? Only time I'm actually waking up at 6.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Gladly. What do you want to know?
You've known Albic for quite a while now, haven't you?
Too long, perhaps. If you know what I mean.
Well, I've only known him for a short time. But I can imagine he's not always easy to get along with.
Aye, old Albec. Don't take me wrong. The man's a real fount of knowledge.
Well, Feel like there's a buck coming.
What's more, he's always had the gift that whatever he does, he makes it look easy. It was only when I tried something myself, under his guidance, that I realized
We've
how
already
many
heard this
mistakes.
in the
Is that
previous
so?
video, guys, so we don't need to...
Oh, really? Serving is...
Respond, and
I'll be...
that's right.
What was...
As
I'll
So if
be
you want to
convinced
watch that,
that's
you can
what was
watch it in
wrong.
the
As his
previous
physician-
video. Sorry.
Is King Sigurd...
if he was his
What do you mean?
if
And he drank?
fact since then
No wonder. Is it true?
he was but
I thought...
appear some
What's the...
hard to but when
Did I hear... so you...
I'd yeah
Who's that?
didn't
You never...
he doesn't
His fan.
ask him
Ask him yourself.
of course
Thanks.
no
Dude, just hearing them groan makes me hurt inside. I don't know how to catch crayfish. I don't think I have a fishing pole, so... But we can try.
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
Don't you also not believe that quarantine actually does what they're saying? I don't think I have a fishing pole. Do I have a fishing pole? I forget how to even search for the fishing pole, so... You know... I don't know where I'd find the fishing pole. Let me see if it's under... I'm gonna Google it real quick. In Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't... It's not telling me right away, so let me search through this real quick. I would think it would be like off weapons, you know? But it also just looks like I might not have one, so, you know. Can I buy one from this guy? I don't care about the alchemy and the dry food. I don't. Hold on. Try everything before it goes bad. I don't know where I can get a fishing line unless I can make one. Can I make one? There's a pitchfork, a scythe, and a peck. An axe. No fishing lines so far. When you're feeling lonely.
Careful.
Just stealing this guy's plants. So, I can't fish because I don't have a rod. And I know me staring around is not going to help. Oh, wait. I saw something on the way up. Oh, shit. Piece of grass, what are you doing there, buddy? I don't think I'm gonna get more crayfish from here. I'm betting it's 4 per area. I'm betting, yeah.
Damn it. The lock seems to be stuck.
You mean they've locked the door? Gasp. Really? How fucking annoying. So I can't just sneak around this way?
Damn it. The lock seems to be stuck.
Why can't I just go over with the ladder? That's annoying, and I can't go in that way. Annoying. Alright, let's go back this way, I guess. Da, 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 da. Why would I lockpick right there? You know what? Fuck it. Man, it is fighting the fuck out of me. Hold on.
Ah, damn. Oh, fucker. Oh, bloody hell.
I'll try this one more time with just the,
Ah, damn.
That's so annoying. I hate lockpicking in this game. Oh, damn. Alright, I think that's where we end it for this video, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one.